Sure, bafowethu, welcome back to the SM News with me, your boy, Gopane. Yeah, let's get into the story. So, I came across this list on Twitter. It's an SA hip hop list, and SA hip hop has been causing a lot of stir and controversy in the online streets lately. And I thought to myself, why not just go over this list on the new SM News segment that we have here on the channel and see what you guys think. So this list, this is the top 20 worst rappers in South Africa ever. So these are the wackest rappers to ever grace the microphone, to ever step in the booth in the South African music industry. And number one, we have El Tido. I'm not gonna lie, I do agree with the number one. I mean, El Tido had this lisp that I just couldn't get over, It was pretty bad, and he didn't really have bars, but he did have one nice song, which was Dlalaka Wena. How ka Dlalaka? Oh, how ka Dlalaka Yona? Yeah, how ka Dlalaka Yona? That was a pretty nice jingle, Other than that, he was pretty whack. And then number two, we have Ifani. I mean, Ifani is the epitome of a clown rapper. Literally, I feel like Ifani was ahead of his time, you know what I mean? He was the clout guy before clout was actually a thing. Because he came up back in the day. I mean, if Ifani popped up now, like, he would probably have a bigger buzz than he did in the olden days, you know what I mean? Not necessarily in the olden days, but back in the day, which was 2015, 2016, when he was popping, 2014. Yeah, and now look, Ifani has kids like Big Xhosa. Big Xhosa, you can say he's just another replica of Ifani. And then number three, we have Sean Pidgeys. Sean Pidgeys was whack, we know that. Reason didn't have whack bars. He actually could rap. Reason can actually rap, but then there's just something about his persona and his personality that people really didn't gravitate towards. He was always clowned, on social media by fans. He was never really respected as an MC, even though he's pretty capable of spitting some hot bars. And then we have Nomuzi Mabena. Wasn't Nomuzi Mabena one of the first people to transition from presenting and all this shit and try to start rapping? She paved the way for so many other people, which she shouldn't have done, because nobody really wants to hear a guy who was presenting and then start rapping. People want to hear you rapping from early on. So Nomuzi, she joined a couple of crews. She was in Cash Time, didn't really work out. Yeah, Nomuzi's whack. Boety's trash. Another one who left presenting and acting and all this stuff to try and get into rapping, and she obviously had industry connects. She was friends with everybody else in STC, so it was kind of easy for her to sort of get into the scene, you know what I mean? But yeah, she came and went. I don't think she's ever gonna drop music ever again. And then we have Ntugza. Ntugza is funny. Ntugza is very funny. I think he was carried by KO in Cash Time. I think he did most of the work. He was just one of those guys that was just tagging along, And obviously he had drug issues. So yeah, and Ntugza definitely deserves to be on here. Number 8, we have Stilo Magolite. Chalk wasn't always a rapper. See, this list has people that weren't always rappers. People who thought, rapping is the in thing, rapping is cool, rapping is the best way to get money, now let me jump into it. He was always a fashion guy, those type of guy, and then boys and bugs hanging out with cool dudes, and then he just decided to start rapping. So yeah, Stilo whack. A1 Wolf, I never really connected with A1 Wolf. I don't even know what made the person who wrote this list think of A1 Wolf. Who even remembers that guy? And then Dalez, oh my god, number 10, Dalez. So for me, Dalez is one of the forefathers of the SA hip hop culture, bro. I don't think he was lyrically talented, but he was a brand. He knew how to create a brand and how to have influence, So I wouldn't really add him on the wackest rapper list. I think he's very important to the culture. Du Bois, Mabala Noise, paid for a Tiger feature, literally one of the worst stories ever. Smashies, Oh, come on. Not my nigga Zinga. Not my nigga Lord of the fucking Jig. I mean, I don't know. I fuck with Zinga as a person. I fuck with Smashies as a person. He's been really cool towards us as everything is same music. So I don't know. Zulu Boy, I literally just used to watch this guy on TV. I didn't even know he made music. My E, another one just like in Tugza, KO carried him. That's probably KO's brother. KO just said, yeah, let's set up this thing. Whack. Witness the Funk. No, Musa. No, Musa. Shit, my Zulu's bad, guys. Please excuse me. But yeah, Witness the Funk, trash. But at least they were popping when we were kids, you know what I mean? They sort of managed to make a name for themselves when we were all kids, still in high school. I remember those days. Nadia Nakai, literally one of the worst people on the mic ever. I mean, she's one of those people who know how to create a brand, you know? She knew how to monetize of being bad and being tall and being big and just looking good and having the right dress sense and everything and create a brand for herself. So yeah, I guess. But lyrically on the mic, I mean, Casper gave her hit. What's this again? Magazine covers with the issue. We shitting on them, need a tissue. Nah, I mean, yeah, I mean, she had something X Global. Oh my god, the Wrecking Crew was literally a disaster. Flame had good hooks. Flame is very good on the hooks. I don't know about the verses and the bars. Lucas, come on, guys. Lucas can rap, guys. Lucas can make a song, but Lucas can rap. And then lastly, we have Gigi Lamaine. Gigi Lamaine has a pod now. She did have Nkali Ice Cream back in the day, but I guess she's whack, right? She's whack. Yo, this has been the top 20 worst SA rapper list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who's missing on here? Who should be on here? Who should be out? And yeah, I'm out. Catch y'all next time, baby.